Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and this is a energetic 30-minute yoga practice. So hopefully it'll boost your energy, hopefully your mood, all the things. Let's go ahead and begin seated, rooting down through the sitting bones, engaging the core. Maybe just do a little shift side to side, see if you could grow a little. Roll those shoulders lightly down your back. Now let's begin breathing deeply in through the nose and out the nose. Just take a couple moments here to connect. And let's bring our hands to prayer at heart center. If you'd like to set an intention for the class, go ahead and just pick something that resonates with you. Maybe just a word that you'd like to see a little more of in your life. It doesn't have to be complicated, but... And then we're going to drop the fingers down. Inhale overhead. And then exhale as we bring the fingers down. We're going to twist, look over our right shoulder. Inhale, fingers to the sky. As we twist and let the fingers drop and the head turn the other direction. And a little flow here. Inhaling and exhaling. Now the fingers float down. Reach off to the right. Arc up and over. Get a little side stretch going. Press down and away with that bottom hand to help you get a little extra juice here. Maybe look up, or you could always rest your head down if your neck bothers you. Inhale through center, reach off the other way. Right fingers come up and over, pressing down with that hand, that bottom hand. Maybe looking up or resting the head down. Inhale, back through center. Switch the cross on your legs here. Let's get some spinal circles in. Hands on your knees. Guide your torso around here. Either with like big circles or you can have little circles. Or maybe we do both, spiraling, getting larger. It doesn't matter, just be present. Circle the other way now. Beautiful. Let's move around to all fours. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips, active hands and feet. I'm just going to cat-cow here. Pull in through your core, round behind the back of your heart. Drop your head, really press down with those hands. And cat. And then for cow, we tilt the tailbones up. Press down and away with the hands, broadening across the heart, looking up. And then go ahead and rock back and forth here, moving at your own breath pace. Now turn the backs of your hands. Get a little wrist stretching. Flick your fingernails into the mat. Try to have your whole back of your hand and fingers pressing down. You can do one hand at a time if it's too sensitive to do both. Just make sure you get both sides. And we're going to switch now. Palms down, wrists forward, or the back of the wrist forward. Fingertips are pointing toward your knees. Sorry. Breathe. And if you want to add a little more, you can start to seat back on your heels. And then go ahead and come out and make fists. Press down strongly. And then go ahead and sit back on your heels. And then from here, hands out in front, come up high on your knees, flatten out like a board, tuck your tail, lower core is super engaged to help make that happen. Hands out in front, and we're going to try to maintain this super straight, flat shape as we lean back on the exhale and pull forward on the inhale. Exhaling, inhaling, a few more rounds. And then come forward, back onto all fours. And then from here, lift the knees. Let your hands push your hips back and then go up for downward dog. Pedaling out the feet if you like. And then we're going to raise our right toes to the sky. Trying to keep the pelvis level, not opening up. And then we're going to curl in, knee to nose, and then press out. Curl it in, knee to nose, and then press it out. Last time, inhaling, and exhale. Now we're going to step that right foot through between the hands. Now you can have blocks if you like. Just feel this shape, this low lunge. Support it with your fingers. The sensations in the hips. You can always be higher on those blocks if you need to. Almost lower that back knee to the floor. And then straighten strongly. Press out the back heel. Almost lower. And then straighten out strong. Last time. And beautiful. Now turn the back heel down. And engage those legs. Super strong. Like you're just need to hold something between the legs. Just engaging that back glute. Come up into warrior one. Extending strongly at that back heel. Sinking through the hips, thighs rolling out. And your torso can kind of be off at an angle here, unless you really want to, originally was taught like squaring over the leg, but it's not overly natural. Having it, it's a little more freeing. One more deep breath in. And then fingers are going to exhale, come down around the front foot. That back heel is going to turn up. Step in a plank. Pause at the top. Keep pulling that core in and pressing down strong with the hands so you're not collapsing here. Staying lifted, lowering the knees for a little less intensity. And then those shoulders, elbows hugging in, lower. A kiwi all the way down. Let's get some locust in. First, Pick up your right toes, reach them back even further. Same with your left, reach them back even further. And then interlace the fingers behind the low back. Check out your shoulders, pick them up, roll them down the back. As you pull the fist to the back of the mat, lift your toes, chest, chin, level, breathing. And then lower. Rest your forehead on your hands. Take a moment. And then we're going to do that one more time. Interlace the fingers. Thumb that feels weird on top this time. Check out the shoulders, pick them up. Pull the fist to the back of the mat. Lift your chest, lift your toes. Build that back strength, resilience, breathing. And then release, resting your forehead on your hands again. Now, hands under shoulders, press it back to your plank, and then a downward dog. Few breaths here. Me pedaling out the feet, or you can even sway the heels side to side, keeping the shoulders steady to get a little different stretch. And then left toes to the sky. Knee to nose, curl it in. Press it out. Curling it in. Knee to nose. Toes to the sky. Last time. Now, step the left foot through between your hands. Pausing in our low lunge for a moment. Feeling into the hips on the other side. Sending your breath to those sensations. And then almost lowering that back knee to the floor. And then straightening that leg strong. Sending the energy out the back heel. Almost lower. And straighten. Last time. Almost lowering that knee. And then straightening out strong. Let that back heel turn down. Energetically engage the legs by pretending to squeeze them together, like needing to hold a coffee cup or something, like you were driving, right? Like that kind of engagement. Come on up. Warrior one on the left side. And then exhale over your front leg. Turn your back heel up, step it through plank, pause at the top. And then slightly shift forward, hugging the elbows in. Keep those shoulders lifted. Lower all the way down. And then forearms out in front, elbows under shoulders. Come into a Sphinx pose. Down strongly, those forearms. Pull your elbows into you. So you can, so this in and away motion kind of helps this opening across the heart space here. Deep breathing. the shoulders. We're going to press onto all fours here. And so the options as we progress here. So we're going to turn open into this supported side plank variation. So you can stay here. You could turn that back leg for more support so you feel a little more supported, a little more challenging. Stack for even more challenging. Really pull. Feel like you're engaging here by pressing that hand down, pulling up through the side body. Raise the right fingers to the sky. Wherever you are, just try to focus on your balance, breathing, all the things. And then come back around. Back to all fours for a moment. Sway it out. Excellent work. And we're going to do the other side. So we start here. And then so if you turn that right leg out and then extend. Make sure I'm staying in frame. All right, you have this kickstand. It's a little bit easier. Otherwise, this gets a little more challenging as you line up in a straight line here. And then, so you can breathe here with the hand resting down, or encourage even more, raising the arm up or overhead. Or maybe you want to stack both feet. You want to raise the arm from there. Just breathe. Work it wherever you are. Side plank. And then come back through plank, plank. Lower the knees. And then lower all the way down. Beautiful. Sink the back feet in. Reach around for your feet or your ankles. And then we're going to kick it on up on the inhale. And then exhale, slightly relax, come down. Inhale, kick up. And exhale. And so you can get a little bit of a flow here. Inhaling and exhaling. Last time. Go ahead and relax. Let the feet go. We're going to press it into child's pose. So come on up, knees wide, toes touch, and then you press your hands, helping your hips towards your feet here. And then you can rest your forehead down. Come on up. Send the hips off to the side. Send the feet wide. Do the same, rolling the thighs out. Engaging. So heels are pressing down, slightly pulling into you, right? So we're just hanging out here. Always engaged, and it's hardest to be engaged when we're on the floor. Right, that's why planks are so hard. Forearm planks even harder. Gravity takes hold and we just want to flop out. So you got to resist and you got to keep your own actions here. So pressing down with those heels, drawing it in, engaging the core, and then so I'm very engaged. Feet are active, and then you can stay here or maybe to fold forward. And you walk over your right leg. And then staying low or wherever you are, walk the fingers over your left leg. Walking through center, back over your right leg. Keep sending breaths, deep breaths into any places you're feeling sensations coming up. And staying low, we're gonna walk back to the other side. Last round, keep breathing, walking through center, over the right leg. And then back through center. Last time, over the left leg. How'd that experience go for you? Did you feel like you gained a little bit each time you went back and forth, or no? Not really a right or wrong, and just curious. Should I just be noticing, always trying to come back to the moment, right? What's coming up? What am I feeling? How do I breathe into it? All right, come on up. Very gently, leaning back, hands under knees. Help those bad boys out. And we're going to prepare now to lay down onto our backs. And then from here, cross your right leg over your left leg. And then pick your hips up a smidge and move them to the right a smidge. And the knees drop to the left. And then look and reach to the right. And then come on out, come on down, re-straighten, and then left leg over right leg. Hips up a smidge, to the left a smidge. Let them drop down and let the knees start to drop off to the right, and then you look and reach to the left. And then go ahead and come on out, coming undone. Re-straightening out here. Feet as wide as the mat. Cactus the arms. And then let the knees windshield wiper off to the left and then off to the right. So we're inhaling through center, exhaling off to the side. And let the knees come back through center. Let's place our left ankle just above our right knee. Foot flex strongly. So making a figure 4 shape here. And then keeping that shape, we're going to let the knees windshield wiper off to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale off the other way. 2 more times. Inhaling. And exhaling. Through center. Come undone. Let's do the other side. Taking a moment to recenter. This time, right ankle just above the left knee, foot flex. This thigh, you want kind of encouraging it out, right? So you see that figure 4. Just do your best. And then tick-tock, the knees, windshield wiper off. One way and through center. Exhale the other way. And then back through center, coming undone. Re-straightening out. Happy baby, roaming the outside edges of the feet or your shins. Feet to the sky. And then the knees draw down towards the outside of your torso. You can roll in the low back if that feels good, or just hold statically. Releasing the back of your head, shoulders, your whole back, just pressing down, releasing into the mat here. Low back. And then go ahead and release. Place the soles of the feet to touch and let the knees drop out. And you can rest your hands on your inner thighs here. Our last little pose, Supta Baddha Konasana, before we enter Shavasana. Just a few breaths here. As you feel ready, begin to lengthen the legs out long on your mat. Coming into our final resting pose, taking time to make little adjustments so you can come into this with the most comfort. So rolling the shoulders lightly under, palms up. Take any adjustments that you want that are going to bring you more comfort and ease. Feel like a blanket, eye pillow, or maybe you just need the knees knocked in, or a pillow under the knees. All is well. It is a place there that you do want to be able to just drop out, receive the benefits of your practice. You've done all this work, so now the mind can kind of quiet down and we can enter a new state of being if you allow yourself. Feel supported by the earth underneath of you. Breathe into any sensations that arise in the body. Stay in your Shavasana shape, and I will guide you out in just a few minutes. Begin to breathe more deeply. Roll to your right side and pause for a moment. Just allow yourself to gently come back to yourself in the space. And then use your hands to push yourself back to a seated position. Just taking another little moment to be present with yourself and how you're feeling. Give yourself thanks for showing up for yourself. It's the hardest part. Thank you for practicing with me. Light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.